Chamber of the Year, Fresno Metro Black Chamber out of Fresno, California.
Chamber work is really hard work. It's not easy.
Some people are still trying to understand why it is important to be a part of their local Black Chamber of Commerce.
There's about approximately 2,300 African-American owned businesses here in Fresno. The fact is 90% of small businesses fail.
The chamber process is a mission.
We need to look outside the box.
And the change that our president had talked about is us.
The easy answer is there's always strength in numbers.
All African Americans need to realize that our success lies with us.
And so we see it so important that our businesses are prepared to engage and connect for commerce opportunities.
There are talents that we've got to figure out how to harness. The chamber, whether it's the state chamber, the Fresno chamber, local chamber, or for that matter, even the U.S. Black Chamber, we can't do it alone. This is a community-wide effort to change the dynamics and the paradigm within our community.
We need to understand that we as a community need to support ourselves.
The number one concern, not just of African American businesses, but of all small businesses, is access to capital. You ask 90% of small businesses why they failed, they will say they didn't have the financial resources. That's where your chambers can come into place.
And so I want to say that this award is for all of the chambers that work tirelessly to be advocates for greater contract opportunities, for access to capital, and technical assistance for Black business.
You can engage the issues right there where they occur in Fresno. The issues that occur in the state capitol here, then that's what the state does, advocating various things. Then in our parent group, the U.S. Black Chamber in Washington, D.C., they're advocating in Washington, D.C.
The last 2 years, our chamber has been focused on looking at how we increase business diversity here in the Central Valley. We see a strong tie between business diversity, employment opportunities, and economic development here in the Central Valley. You see, Tate knows you. Tate knows your business model. He knows if you're working it or if it's working you. And so when you go to Tate can say, I tell you what, I may not give you 150, but I can give you 5,000. I'm going to work with you, make sure your business plan is right. And when it's time, I can hand you off to Wells Fargo. And I can go to Wells Fargo and tell Wells Fargo, yes, he paid me back my money. I know his customers, I know his vendors, and guess what? He comes to the chamber, he's a member of the chamber, and we can back him.
We will continue to push for resources for the Black agenda. We will grow Black businesses. We will advocate and make sure that Black and minority businesses in Central California and the rest of the state get access to that $68 billion of high-speed rail with the support of the California Black Chamber. And we want to again thank Mr. Stone and the California Black Chamber for all their support. If it wasn't for them, we would not be where we are today. And we thank you again.
But it's mobilization. Bring these forces together and create a unified force with a focus on some immediate actions, and I think things are happening.
We have to understand it's our responsibility to inspire, to educate, and to train our youth how to be successful and how to be business people instead of hoping that by osmosis they're going to find out what they need to do for themselves.
Tourists, convention center, bottles of wine, all of those things led to our decision that we will be in Fresno, California. If you're in Fresno, I look forward to seeing you in Fresno, California.
chamber work is really hard work. It's not easy.